Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MaxxSouth Sports. I'm Easton Colvin, and we're here with the MaxxSouth Sports Team of the Month for the month of March. The Houston Hilltoppers have been on a tear as the spring has gotten started here. It is baseball season, and these guys are gearing up. Big wins against South Pontotoc that you saw here on MaxxSouth Sports, games against DeSoto Central and Oxford. They are now in the heat of district play. They're 5-1 through the month of March. We've got interviews with Coach Goodman and a couple of the players. Big time March for y'all. Stepped up and played some of the bigger teams in the state early in the month, but it really paid off when district came around. Y'all finished with a 5-1 record in district there in March. What really did you learn from your team through the month?
Just competing. There was games that we were down, but we still had to compete. I feel like we saw some good arms. We saw some really good talented players. I mean, you take DeSoto Central, got 2 guys signed with state. Oxford's got some guys that signed. So, it's been good for us. Sometimes we wonder, did we really need to do this? But it's paying off for us in the long run.
Talking about guys in the past, you don't have that big dominant arm or the dominant guy at the plate. It's really an all hands on deck this season. And what's that really done for your team?
Just made everybody feel like they are contributing. Sometimes when you have that one arm that just dominates everything, you score 1 run, they don't feel like they have a whole lot to do. But this year we've had a lot of guys that just do the small things, whether it's lay it down on a bunt, sacrifice, squeeze, hit and run, steal a base, whatever we ask them to do. Same thing on the mound. Blaze has sort of been our one guy this year, but we've had a lot of other guys step up. Kevin stepped up, Eli stepped up on the mound. Jamie's been pitching well lately. Gage has been pitching well lately. I know he hasn't pitched division lately, but he's been throwing a lot on Saturdays. Early on, he didn't pitch very well, but now here in the end, he's pitching when it really matters, and that's what we want.
He had to be really special tonight. He got good velocity, but he does a really good job locating his pitches. Misses and then paints the outside corner here. Good job to bring that pitch tonight. He's going with that fastball, and Tudor just swings right under.
I'm here with Blaze Gann, and Blaze, you're kind of the #1 arm on the squad. You've been able to really do it all for this Houston team, but for a while, not just for this year. Earlier in the month of March, y'all are playing some of the big 6A, 5A teams, some of the best teams, not only in the state of Mississippi, but in the country. Talk about what really was going through y'all's heads while you were playing against those squads.
Well, for one, I knew coming in, even before the season started, we were gonna take some losses early on, and even throughout the season. We've lost some big-time guys, some big-time arms through the last 3 years, 4 or 5, even 6 years. We've lost a lot of talent. And we still got the talent, but we're really inexperienced. So I knew coming in we were going to take some losses, we were going to struggle. But I also knew we had it in us. And, some of the games, like beating Hatley and South Pontotoc and Choctaw, shutting them out, each team at least once. I mean, I knew we could do it. It just took some big-time plays and some of our younger guys stepping up and just being relaxed out there. And it helps for me and players like BRYLEE, POTEETE, and Kevin Diaz that have been around in the varsity squad, and we've been in a state championship, and we know what it's like and what it takes. And we've got a lot of experience compared to most of our starters on the team. So coming in, I knew it was going to be a struggle, and I knew that for me and Kevin and BRYLEE, we were going to have to step up and just be relaxed and show them that, it's just a game, and I don't care how much talent they have and how much experience they have. If you can just play relaxed and just have fun, you can step up and you can, beat whoever it is. We had a big win against South Panola and beat them in 9 innings. And they're a really good team. We had a good day that day. Even with the pitching that we put in, I came in for 2 innings, but besides that, I mean, we had some of our, not JV pitchers, but some of our lower pitchers on the rotation that came in, and they just had a good game, a good day, and we started out good. I got the leadoff hit, and BRYLEE came in behind me, and Eli HANCOCK, and we had some big hits early on. But I think that's been the key all year. We've done good whenever our first 3 or 4 can get on base and score. For one, some of our losses, we start out slow. Me and BRYLEE, Eli, we pop up or whatever it is, we don't get on, and it kind of destroys the momentum. But I mean, all year it's been what can the first 3 or 4 guys in the lineup do, and also our pitching, and like everybody says that knows baseball, the pitcher sets the momentum and sets the tone, and that's been the case for us all year.
To the catcher Fleming, sits straight up the middle. Gann can't get to it. Charging in is Hancock. Throw over in time for out number 1. What a play from Eli Hancock right there. Talk about the opportunity that you guys have. You've got a team here. You've got some seniors at the top, some guys that have been really contributing for a long time, but it's not that one dominant arm or that one dominant hitter that you guys have had in the past. What's that mean to be able to be a part of a team that really just everybody has an integral part?
I mean, it's really good. I mean, I think we really came together as a team, playing some good baseball, just putting the ball in play, 2 strikes. Our coach always says, choke up when you get 2 strikes. I think we did that really well.
0 up on this board.
Well, senior BRYLEE POTEETE out of the 9-hole. Gonna try to beat this one down the line. He won't have to. Baseman waves everybody off, camps out under it, and makes the falling grab for out number 3. So looking to go back. Once again, in the rundown, they're going to be able to tag him right there for out number 3. So the single is a put out on. What's it mean to you coming in here your senior year? As I said earlier, you've been a contributor for the last 4 years for this squad. What's it mean to have your final go around here?
I think I can speak for the rest of the 4 seniors. We all want to make it back to Pearl, win the state championship. I think 1 through 9 won't set on this team, and I think we got a good shot.
There through the month of March, did you have anything that really stood out from your team that they really did well, or anything that you really want them to work on?
Just continuing to get fine-tuned, really. I feel like early on we struggled some, and a lot of that was we was not on the field a lot because of the rain. You know, and I try to get them to understand there's 3 seasons. We have a regular season, we have division play, and then this playoffs, and we're nearing the playoff time. I mean, we're going to be in the playoffs. It just depends on where we finish up, 1 through 4. Who knows? Still a lot of games left to be played, not only for us, but as far as Hatley and South Pontotoc goes as well.
That is going to do it. The Houston Hilltoppers have 10-run the South Pontotoc Cougars at the bottom of the 5th. And Blaze Gann fittingly gets the game-winning RBI single. He gets the win on the mound as well. And Houston knocks off South Pontotoc 10-0.
Thanks to Coach Goodman and the Hilltoppers for letting us come out and hang out at practice today. The MaxxSouth Sports Team of the Month for the month of March, the Houston Hilltoppers, 2015 4A North Half champions, 2016 4A overall state champions. They're trying to get back again this year, this time at the 3A level. They're going through some BP right behind me, getting ready for the next game. We'll see you next time. I'm Easton Colvin, and you've been watching MaxxSouth Sports.